Hey, so I just wanted to share something with you guys this week about something God has been speaking to me. So I think it was like on Sunday, I was at church and I was like praying and worshiping, and I just began to hear the Lord speak to me. I'm bringing you into an alignment. And sometimes I hear things from the Lord, and I'm not exactly sure what that means in that moment. But that's just something that I just kept praying about, uh, and throughout the week, the Lord started to reveal some things to me that how some like I've been kind of struggling with some different things in my life. Things don't work out the way that you're thinking to work out, or just feeling like the things that have made me feel like stable or secure just has been like shaken up a little bit. And it's been like just battling different things like and that have left me discouraged or frustrated or just things like that. But the Lord told me, He said, I'm bringing you into an alignment. And it was like the Lord started showing me that He was allowing, like some of these things He was allowing to take place in my life to shift my focus, to bring me into a place where even though things aren't going the way that I want them to go or expect them to go, or things aren't happening that I want to happen, that my sight, my vision isn't focused on the things that I want or the things that make me feel stable. That even when the ground is shaking or the world is shaking around me, that um, my eyes are still focused on the one thing, on the right things, on a secure thing. That my secure place is in Him, and that's how what that alignment was meaning. So I want to read to you in Hebrews 12, and it's in verse 26, and it says, "At that time his voice shook the earth, but now he has promised, once more I will shake not only the earth, but also the heavens." The words once more indicates the removing of what can be shaken, that is, created things, so that what cannot be shaken may remain. Therefore, since you are receiving a kingdom that cannot be shaken, let us be thankful and worship God acceptably with reverence and awe, for our God is a consuming fire. So all of a sudden, when I was hearing the Lord saying He was bringing me into an alignment, I remembered this verse and how the Lord sometimes allows things to be shaken up and allows things to be moved. And just to be welcomed to the shaking of the Lord. That sometimes like things don't work out the way you want them to work out. Things aren't going the way that you wanted to go to work out. Things are hard and difficult. We go through painful things, hard things, and things that don't always make sense. Um, and it's not always easy to understand. But I want to allow God to shake everything in my life that is shakeable. Any thing, false sense of security, false sense of value, false things that I've allowed in my life that has taken a place in my life that shouldn't have been there, and allow God to become to shake those things up, and to make me feel a little bit insecure until like the only thing that moves me, the only thing that can shake me, the only thing um that I focus on is Him, and that was kind of like the alignment that God was wanting to bring me into. He's like, I don't want you to worry about those things. Like your whole world can be falling apart, and you can still be stable and still be firm, still feel secure, and still have hope and still have your joy, because you're standing on the one thing. You're standing on an unshakable kingdom. You're standing and you're fixing it says earlier in Hebrews, fix your eyes on Jesus, the author and perfecter of your faith. And that is the kingdom and the life that God is wanting us to bring us into. That's a realigning thing, that sometimes God is allowing things to happen so that He can realign our lives into a focus, and to see him in the right way, to see our situations in the right way, to see ourselves in the right way, because there's so much God wants to give us. There's so much God wants us to have, but it comes through relationship with him. And I think some of that shaking and that stirring is to bring us back into right focus and being into right relationship with him. Okay, so I'll talk to you again soon.